Hey everybody, it's Michael from Steelyard here with Nicole Culler. Now I've got to take a breath before I properly introduce your title here. You're a designer one, but then you are also the Allied ASID, let me get this straight, Allied ASID High Point Liaison. I have not had enough coffee to say that.
I don't think I have either.
Welcome Nicole Culler to our quarantine streams here, being with us.
Good morning.
So we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, I joke, but this is the first day of market. This is Friday. This is day one of High Point. We're not together. We recognize the state of the world right now. It is challenging for so many. But you are right there in North Carolina. It's one of the reasons I wanted to have a conversation with you. You know, you're involved with the Carolinas chapter. What's it like for you right now in North Carolina? How are things?
Well, I'm actually here in High Point, right in the heart of it. And I have to say the other day, I took a walk with my family and we went downtown Main Street and it was desolate. I have never stepped out in the middle of Main Street to take a photo ever. And I was able to do that. That's how it is here. It's as it is everywhere. I'm sure everyone is doing their part and sheltering in place and staying home and only coming out when they need to. And it is the state of our world at this moment.
It is. And one of the messages we've been sending, Nicole, and talking to folks about is that this industry is full of strength and fortitude, and that's been heartening. You're a relatively new designer. You've been in business, your own business, for a short time. What's that like right now, running your own business as a new designer? Are you still seeing clients? What's going on with that?
Yes, I'm very fortunate. Prior to our new world order or new norm, I had clients in the pipeline, and I've been fortunate to continue with that and to acquire new clients. Business is still going on. We are a resilient industry, and we are going to make a great comeback. And not to shadow what is really going on in our industry, because there are some that are struggling in many parts of our country. I'm very blessed and feel very, very grateful for what I have at this moment in time.
That's great. And look, we recognize both sides of the story, right? People are struggling and people are doing well. And all we can do is try to lift up the entire industry. So it has been, I mean, let's celebrate some facts for you too. It's been a year of firsts for you. You've done a lot of new things. One of the things I was excited to see this market was your involvement with the show house at Alden Parks. So tell us about your firsts this year. Tell us about the show house. Tell us everything that's going on that's exciting.
Today marks an anniversary 6 months ago. October Market, which was my very first show house ever with Aspire Home and Design in the Junior League of High Point. I had the linen closet, and I tell you, that was the highlight of October Market for me and the highlight of my career at that time, to be involved with all these amazing, talented designers. And after that, I had my first podcast with Jane Dagme and David Santiago of Strictly Santi.
Yes.
And that was, I think I had, just star eyes. The two of them together are just magical. And now I have the opportunity of participating in Show House in a Showroom with Alden Parks. And that is just simply amazing for me to be a part of. The talent, the other three designers. I never would have dreamt this when I started, when I opened up my studio a little over a year ago. It is a lot of firsts, a lot to take in, and a lot to be grateful for.
So has that shifted to October now? Will that be?
Yes, that has shifted to October, and we are so excited, as I'm sure everyone is. We cannot wait for October to arrive.
I think it's going to be the biggest party in the industry. I think October Market is going
it's going to be huge.
Absolutely. So it's actually funny. We on High Point at Home, we're giving folks the chance to pre-register. and start booking their travel, because we believe this is going to be the preeminent High Point market. So it's going to be really cool to see.
Oh, it is. There's going to be so much to do, and everyone's going to have FOMO, fear of missing out, because there's going to be so much going on, and you're not going to know where to go, where to be, because you're going to want to be everywhere.
Absolutely. So
especially at the Airstream.
The Airstream, right? Look, this is a fake Airstream. I'm very sad I'm not sitting in the real thing right now, but we've got the beach scene, and you know, it's a rainy day here in Florida, so it's making me feel a little better about it. But let's go back for a second to Nicole, to the conversation about lifting the industry and your involvement with ASID. So tell me, you all had some CEUs planned from some other things going on. What are you doing to kind of combat the, you know, not being there with that aspects of things?
Well, ASID really just picked up and moved forward to help designers in our industry. All those who are members of ASID, they are offering free CEUs so that we can take this opportunity to continue our education and learn and acquire those accredited points that we need to continue with our ASID membership. But most importantly, with this time, to continue learning. Time it's a gift, no matter how it is presented to us. What matters is what we do with it. So ASID is giving us that opportunity to learn. Possibly there's something that you've been wanting to do for a very long time, but with work, you have no time.
Yep.
Now, possibly there is a little bit of time to learn.
Fantastic. Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm not going to sing like I'm sure, you know, Strictly Santi David did. I can't sing like him, so I'm not.
I can't either.
But he's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that things are good for you. We miss being with you right now, but we look forward to October. We look forward to everything you have going on with the show house and your business picking up from here. So Nicole, thanks so much for joining us today.
Michael, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in October.
Absolutely. Thanks again.